Okay, you don't need a blade to cut slopes. You can do them with a scraper. This is supposed to be a 3-to-1, but she's a little fat. She's probably 4-to-1. So what I did was I got up next to the stake as close as I could before I cut down here several feet, and I just sloped it, and then I come out here into where, just beyond where the rear tire was. It's kind of a guessing game after you do this, you know, a few times, several years, decades. You get to be able to read that. So it's a 3-to-1 right from the stake. So I'm really fat, so I need to push this in. So what I'm going to do is just come in here and start cutting this with my can tipped way down here so I can start getting it good and steep. 3-to-1 is pretty, that's tough to cut with a scraper. They're kind of hard to stay on with a big blade too, but I'll get it, and then Matt will be here tomorrow to start setting crow's foots and get me on down where I need to be, and I'll finish cutting it. But I don't have a blade hand here, and it's not hard for me to cut this on the way back as I turn around and cut this way. So this is some nasty ass material. Okay, so it's kind of difficult. You saw when I hit that rock, tipped me up. But anyway, so what I've done is I've pushed myself over closer to the stakes, and I'm getting there to a 3-to-1. But what you got to do is you've just got to cut down here so that when you come up on, your right rear wheel's down deeper, so you can cut this steeper on this side. Cutting in the same place over and over sucks, especially in this material, because it's hard to get loaded. So I'm done with that for a while. I'm just going to keep cutting this down. This is nasty dirt. Don't know whether I could use another scraper, whether we could push pull this, or a dozer. Dozer would be cool, because then he could rip, push. So anyway, I'm getting down. I've still got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. It's like, I don't know, 8 feet, 9 feet. A lot of muck to move out of here. And then the thing that throws you off is it's 3% grade up. And so you gotta remember, you're not going flat, you're going uphill. So last night, I was loading, and so far I haven't found any rocks that didn't come out. But I hit that one right there and stopped the scraper dead. Both barrels running clear to the floor. I was trying to load, and bam! It was like getting ass-ended by another scraper. It just blew the dust out of the rear end. I'm not kidding you. I thought I'd broke the cutting edge off. So there's a doozy in there. So I have spent all day yesterday cutting on this. I should have had a lot more out, but I think at this point, I got to get the D9 in here, and I can't come up where I brought the scraper, or can't walk it 12 miles. Hey, it looks like we might get some rain. So I think what I got to do to get it in here is I'm gonna have to come up this other way. This other road, I could get it within a mile, I think. Just off the end of the runway and down another half mile or so is a pretty steep switchback up onto here. I think I could get it to there and walk it up. It'd probably be about a mile. But I think I'm gonna need the ripper, and I think I'm gonna be push loading. I don't think this is something you want to push pull, because if you were push pulling and you hit that right there, you're going to do some damage. If there wasn't this huge rock in here, it's just occasional, but you just don't know where those bombs are, landmines. We could bring another scraper in, but clear up on that far end where it's tipped real bad. That's a big, it's pretty, I think 6-7 foot cut up there, and that's all going to be around the corner cutting. So I don't think there's any way in the world you could do that with a single machine, because it's going to be just like this. It's just going to be rock, and I figured it would be. As soon as you get through that nice pretty dirt, you'd be into this crap. The only saving grace is down in that low spot, and the one behind me is good deep dirt. And so, boy, I really dug it down and piled it over there. And I'll be able to take that, plus I'll be able to dig down again on that side. And we'll have to really grade this up nice. You know, it's really hard to get it within a tenth when you got those size rocks, but we'll have to grade it. And whatever big ones I knock up and out are going to have to go on the edge and go out into the brush or something, because I don't have enough of that good dirt to waste, you know, going too deep trying to cover that crap up. So this just got a little more complicated.